Hi, my name is Amshad Hakimi and my check number 273004. I am from Group 13. Our group will talk about one of the big companies in Malaysia, which is AirAsia, and our focus is on the leadership. Alright, this is our poster. Right now, I will talk a little bit about AirAsia. AirAsia was established in 1993 and commenced its operation on 18 November 1996. And this company led by a Malaysian entrepreneur, which is Tony Fernandez. Its hub at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, which is KLIA, in 2003. AirAsia has opened a second hub at Senai International Airport in Johor Bahru, which is near Singapore, and it launched its first international flight to Bangkok. With a strong yet simple slogan, "Now everyone can fly," AirAsia has effectively placed its brand in customers' mind when it comes to selection flight. In Malaysia, AirAsia is the second powerful national airline. Also, it was the first successful low-cost and ticketless airline in the Southeast Asian region. In addition, AirAsia is one of the successful businesses that have adopted cost leadership thoroughly through effectiveness and efficiency of their operation management. Now I will tell you about the CEO of this company, which is Tony Fernandez. Anthony Francis Fernandez is a Malaysian entrepreneur. He is the founder of Tune and Sendirian Berhad, who introduced the first budget Northwest airline, which is AirAsia, to Malaysian with the tagline "Now everyone can fly." Tony Fernandez managed to turn AirAsia, a failing government-linked commercial airline, into a highly successful budget airline public list company. He has since founded the True Group of company.
My name is Fushani, metric number 273007. Today, our group will present the poster regarding our first group assignment. So I will take part to present about the problem and issue that related to the topic. Based on the internet resources that we found that AirAsia is now having a problem with leadership management problem in the way they solve the issue of operating cost overdue during the pandemic of COVID-19. The second one is the way leader of a company make a good decision to make sure the survival of the company. The first leadership problem is financial problem that the company face. AirAsia say that 98% of their flight cannot operation as usual because of the lockdown action that taken by the government to cut down the spread virus of COVID-19. The action made that AirAsia do not have any income or profit during the time. Thus, they also need to pay the fees to their investor, although they do not have any income. In order to solve the problem, the management team of AirAsia decide to lay off most of their employees to solve this financial problem. From the way we know that the management team having a problem with leadership management. The second issue is the way of company make a good decision to make sure the survival of the company. The CEO of AirAsia, Riyad Ahmad, says that they decide to lay off more than 300 employees in one time to make sure the survival of the company. In order to maintain the long-term maintainability of the business, the company want to lay off their professional pilots, cabin crew, and also the engineer of AirAsia. The management team should think that what is the effect if they take this layoff actions. A good leadership in a company will try to find out a good way to solve the financial problem rather than just simply decide the layoff action to their employee. This layoff action that taken by the AirAsia top management might increase the country unemployment rate if the leader do not solve the problem smoothly. And it will also cause the country economy become bad and decrease. And that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Lin Chawan and my metric number is 270944. Now I'm going to present the challenge faced by AirAsia Berhad. AirAsia Berhad is facing problem due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The leaders of AirAsia Berhad face a series of challenges and they need to overcome this difficulty to ensure the survival of the company. First of all, leaders of AirAsia Berhad need to focus on the future planning. They face challenge of maintaining the company's solvency to ensure the survival of the company. Leaders need to ensure that the company able to meet its long-term debt and other financial obligations. They need to develop different plans to overcome this problem. Besides that, rumors can destroy the company's reputations. The companies and employees are under pressures from these negative rumors due to the layoff. Negative rumors can undermine the self-confidence of employees and harm their self-esteem and impact on the performance of the employees. So the leaders need to control the message and reduce the rumors. Otherwise, it can have a negative influence on employees and destroy the company's reputations. Furthermore, the motivations and productivity of the companies and employees get affected because of the problems that faced by the company. The leaders of Asia Berhad need to take the responsibility to keep the motivations of whole team. Due to the financial problems and layoff, the employees will feel more stress and anxiety, which will cause the employees failing to give a good performance to their work. So the leaders face challenge to provide a positive and productive environments for the employees. So that's all from
Hi, my name is Muhammad Syabir bin Suhaimi, 264N91. In this pandemic, majority of the international transportation has been blocked. This action has been taken to reduce the spread of the virus. Transportation business, one of the most affected business in the world. In order to recover from the losses that they face, they need to focus their business on domestic transportation. Most of the country already opened their domestic flight after the first phase of the pandemic. As an airline company, AirAsia should take this advantage to fully operate. Although there are some restrictions due to this pandemic, this should not be an excuse to fully operate their business. To make sure a significant increase in the numbers of customers, they should use more advanced digital marketing since they need to compete with their competitors. There is all sort of digital marketing such as an online advertising, email marketing, social media, affiliate marketing, and so on. Digital marketing is helpful since this type of marketing include online and offline marketing. Digital marketing is significant in this situation because since pandemic, many people more likely to use their electronic devices. Digital marketing is also significantly cheaper than traditional marketing, and the advertisement also widely spread. When they are using digital marketing to promote their domestic transportation, this will give some income to cover their financial problem. Next, AirAsia financial problem also resulting in layoff of their workers. In this pandemic, AirAsia having problem to give salary to their staff. This is because the whole airline operation need to be closed. When an airline operation shut down, this resulting a decrease in their income. While this happen, they also need to pay their staff. This make their expenses more than their income. When this problem happen, AirAsia take a brave decision to lay off their staff. Instead of lay off, they can give leave without pay to their staff. This is because their staff usually are very high skilled, well trained and experienced worker. To choose which staff need to be laid off and which staff need to give leave without pay, they need to use artificial intelligence to pick the staff. They can use their workers' performance data and give to the artificial intelligence to evaluate their staff. With this method, they can find the best staff to stay in their organization and the worst staff to lay off.
Next, I will be explaining about the implications. So the first one is keeping the digital customers happy and returning. Due to the pandemic of COVID-19, the implementation of digital marketing towards domestic transportation should be increased in order to maintain the level of satisfaction received by the customers and keep them happy and returning. By putting a lot of efforts and resources on the standard processes online, the customers are no longer be needed to go to the nearest airport and buy their tickets, as well as look up on how to do their check-ins and buy their in-flight foods. Besides that, the company must also comply with the COVID-19 protocols, where customers and employees are advised to maintain a safe distance and always wear a face mask and bring their hand sanitizers. So along with the flight safety guidelines, where a limited number of persons are allowed to enter the airports, the customers will no longer be needed to go through a long process of health screening, as they can only purchase their tickets online. Second is cost savings associated with young workers. So regarding with the action on laying off workers, the company decided to use the method last in and first out. So this method will result the younger workers especially the technical staff and cabin crews, to be unemployed for a few months and can only be rehired after the company recovers. So this will lead to the younger workers to change to another career that leads to a greater opportunities. However, Tony Fernandez, the CEO of AirAsia, he decided to create this opportunity by create a business on food deliveries. So he tries to become a great inspiration to the young workers who has been laid off, where he also decided to do the food deliveries and become a great example to them, and shows that there is no limitation on finding a job.
In conclusion, the nature of leadership must be present in every individual, especially the manager of the organization. Leadership in the organization is about trust. A leader must influence and set an example for his follower in order to achieve organizational goals. A good leader is not seen from how many people become his follower, nor is seen from how long he leads. A good leader is seen from how much he is able to create a new leader figure. Wisdom and maturity of a leader is assessed from how he handles problems that occur in the organizations. It's true that leadership is one of the important factors for the success of an organization. Therefore, every leader must have a good relationship with his employees, give encouragement and motivation, and provide trust and responsibility. Last, in order to be a good leader, you must be a good follower. Thank you very much.